Hello, welcome back to Brock's Basement. This is my comic book pull list for the week of May 17th, 2023. My video's up a little late this week due to the fact that our shipment was delayed. We did not get our Diamond books until Wednesday, which is today, the day I'm recording. So normally I record Tuesday night and post Wednesday morning. The reason I was delayed, again, our shipment was delayed, so I didn't get half my books, so I didn't want to do like half a video and then another half video. Also, I had to work to cover Ryan at the shop because he was going to a concert. I think it was the Sisters of Mercy concert, but I'm not sure. So, because afterwards he was like, "Yeah," I'm like, "I don't care." So anyway, comic book pull list. I'm getting it up for you guys. So let's get right into it. First up is one I'm super excited for, and that was Batman: The Brave and the Bold #1. This is DC's anthology series coming forward. This first batch of anthology stories is going to be by Tom King and Mitch Gerards. So I cannot wait to dive into this. But yeah, great stuff. Next up, we have Batman: Superman World's Finest #15. The Ultra Morpho is the villain. I need to get caught up on that series badly, but yeah. Next up, we have Catwoman #55. I need to get caught up on Catwoman, but you know, she's a Gotham City siren, so I gotta get those. Next up, we have Joshua Williamson's Dark Ride #6. I'm a handful of issues behind, but I've enjoyed what I've read so far about this opposite of Disneyland horror theme park. Really good stuff. DC has a free book out this week, and that is the Dawn of DC Primer. You can get a free copy of this at your shop, hopefully, but they also had the ability to order blank covers, which you do have to pay for, and foil covers, so be aware of those. It's an actual comic for what a free promo thing is worth, so I would definitely say pick it up, check it out to see if you're interested in anything coming down the DC pipeline. Next up, we have The Flash #799. Man, I'm gonna have to speed through Flash to get caught up to be able to get to 800. So we'll see. I doubtful. But so yeah, Flash. Yeah. Next up, we have House of Slaughter #15. I am kind of burnt out on the House of Slaughter. I was not really too much of a fan of it. The second arc, especially. We'll see if it gets any better, but I have not been too excited about that Something is Killing the Universe. Or sorry, Something is Killing the Children universe. Yeah, I think James Tynion is stretched a little thin. Next up, we have The Last Barbarians. This is issue 4. I just grab a cover I like. I like the first issue, so I'm curious, but I need to get caught up with it. Next up, we have Jeff Lemire and Justin Nguyen's Little Monsters #13. Jeff Lemire just knocks it out of the park with most of his books, so I enjoy them whether I get to them right away or if I let them stockpile up, so I'm not too worried about that one. I've enjoyed what I've read so far. Next up is the Kevin Smith book, and that is Masquerade #5. I think this book is continuing as just an ongoing series. I thought it was going to be a mini. I don't know if I'm going to stick with it past the first story arc. I think this either ends the first story arc or we got one more issue, but I don't know if I'm going to keep going with it. It's not that it's bad. It's just it doesn't grab me as a book I want to keep reading. Next up, we have Star Wars: The High Republic Adventures issue, The Nameless Terror #404. So this finishes off that mini series. I haven't read any of it. I get it for my son and me to eventually read. Next up, we have Superman #4. Joshua Williamson's Superman has been decent. I read the first 2 issues, so I need to get caught up with 3 and 4. But I've liked what he's been doing. Really fun stuff. So we'll see where it goes. Next up is a big #1 this week, and that is the Tom Taylor written Titans book with art from Nicola Scott. This book looks to be really good. I always try Titans out, and I'm either disappointed or I go with it for a little while and then get disappointed. So we'll see where this book lies. Next up is a book I'm looking forward to because it's written by Ram V, and that is a new Dawn of DC book. This just comes out of the Lazarus Planet stuff and We Are Legends, but it's the Vigil #1. So I'm really curious to see what Ram V has in store with this new cast of characters. So next up, we have Walking Dead #63. Slowly but surely chugging along, getting those colored or inked colored whatever versions of Walking Dead. Man, they get through that. Whew, good times. And finally on my pull list is Wonder Woman number 799, which means Tom King's run is coming soon. And if you paid attention to the news last week, Tom talked about bringing a character called Trinity in, who is going to be Wonder Woman's daughter. So we'll see what happens with that. But I'm super stoked for Tom King's run on Wonder Woman. I cannot wait. Yeah, good times. Variants. I did grab some variants this week. The first ones are for Batman Brave and the Bold. So I got the Batman one here by, I don't remember who it's by. Chung, I think. I'm not sure. I'm horrible. It's on the back. Superman was Frank Cho. Did the artwork there for Frank Cho. So I grabbed that one. And then Brian Hitch did the 1 in 25. So I snagged that copy up as well. So I liked it. Catwoman, of course, I grabbed the Sweeney Boo cover, even though I'm not a huge fan of Sweeney Boo's stuff, but it's Catwoman, and I'm trying to get those. The 1 in 25 was a, who is this? Dan Panosian. Thought it was a pretty cool cover, so I snagged that one up. And they're having the AAPI Heritage Month variant, so I grabbed that one for Catwoman 55 as well. Masquerade had a really cool variant cover, so I snagged that up for issue 5. The Nathan Zerdy cover for Superman 4 with Livewire. Loved it. Had to grab that one. The funnest one that this week that's I would recommend picking up is the Titans #1 Jim Lee cover. Look at that. It's so nice. Oh, I love Jim Lee. It's just so much, just pops. I really like this Razha cover for Wonder Woman number 799. Really like that one. And Terry Dodson and his wife Rachel Dodson did another variant for Wonder Woman as well. So I snagged that one up. I got a book this week as well, and that is Harley Quinn Ravenous number 2. This is the second book in the series. I do have the first one. I need to read it. I haven't read it, so we'll see where it goes. It's called Reckoning. So we'll see. But more books. I like books. Yeah. I'm currently reading a really good book, and that is there's Kindred by Olivia E. Butler. Really, really good sci-fi book. Highly recommend. Time travel. Awesome stuff. If you haven't checked it out, check it out. That's it for my pull list. This week, or today, our Kickstarter for Meanwhile, a comic shop anthology finished. We finished strong with over, I think almost $12,000 worth of support, and 700 and some odd people backing. Thank you so much to everyone who backed us. If you do not use Kickstarter or you didn't back the Kickstarter, you can still order copies of Meanwhile, a comic book anthology through either comicsconspiracy.biz, or you can order it through your local comic shop who uses Comic Hub, because we will be shipping stuff out to stores that order books for the shelf. So if you want a copy and your store uses the hub, let them know and they'll be able to order it from us. But thank you to everyone who made our first Kickstarter successful, or at least the first Kickstarter I'm actually a part of successful. Thank you very much to all of our backers there. And yeah, that's going to be coming down the pipeline in August. I have a busy month ahead of me with June. We will be off the Comics Conspiracy podcast for the month of June, since Ryan is going to Japan for a much delayed trip with his wife. They were supposed to go right as COVID started, and they did not. They had to postpone it. So 3 years later, plus they're finally going to go. So Marshall and myself will be manning the shop and running everything. So we will not be recording the Comics Conspiracy podcast. I should be still posting up some videos, my pull list videos, for you guys, and maybe I'll grab some, or have a chance to do some extra content for you, maybe a review or something. Let me know in the comments below what you guys would like to see me do on this channel. I've been tempted to do shorts on maybe stuff that I just read and what the impact was and how I felt that, like, if it's a recommendation, I would say, hey, read it. So yeah, that's it. I know there's something I'm forgetting, and I'm going to remember at the tail end, so let's just finalize. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Leave your comments down in the comment section below. Let me know what you think, what you're picking up, what you really enjoy reading, so on and so forth, all that fun stuff. It's great to have a community of people talking. I know I'm not the best at responding to stuff, but again, I shut my notifications off so I'm not bothered during the day with all of the ding dings and bing bings from my phone that's telling me some dumb notification that I don't need to worry about right at that moment. Yeah. You can listen to me on the Comics Conspiracy podcast for the next week or so. We will have episodes, but in June we will not. You can head over to I think it's the comicsconspiracypodcast.com. There'll be a link in the description below for you to check that out if you want. And yeah, you can help me and my fellow conspirators out through Patreon at www.patreon.com/comicsconspiracy. For as little as $1 a month, you help us with the hosting fees and website stuff, and all, guess, some of us getting products. So thank you very much to all of our Patreon backers. It helps out immensely. You can follow me on Twitter. My handle is @BrockSager. You can also follow me on Instagram at Brock's Basement. I think I have a @Brock's Basement Twitter account, but I'm not used it yet. But I think I need to use it because Elon Musk is saying inactive accounts are going to be deleted instantaneously or something. I don't know. He's nut job. Anyway, but yeah, main two I use are Brock's Basement on Instagram and @BrockSager on Twitter. I've been debating doing TikTok, but I don't know. We'll see. Some little bit of fun news. Next week I should be able to let you guys know of something cool that is going to be happening, especially cool for me. So but I'll share it with you guys once it's all done, but be on the lookout next week for that. That's it. I'm tired. I'm gonna post this tomorrow morning because I'm not gonna rush to get it up. So it'll be Thursday for you guys. I hope you guys had a great free comic book day. I hope you had a great new comic book day, and I will see you next week.